On to the next part of the show now. This is the Danny Sun Syndicated show. We always have special guests, artists, and introducing on, we have a new artist on the show. So the aliens don't ring doorbells. We have Adam from the band. Welcome to my show.
Hi Dan, how you doing, buddy? It's such a pleasure to be on here. Thank you very much for having me.
You are most welcome, and it's a delight. And so Adam King from the Aliens Don't Ring Doorbells. That's such a
That's the one, yeah.
quirky band name. How did you come up with the name of the band?
Basically, it was Dorian, my partner in the band, and the keyboard player, guitarist and singer. He's from New York. He's from California, but lived in New York for a while. And he was on, the subway, and your typical, your hobo, whatever you want to call him, was wandering around, and just literally, he was there with his sons, and the guy just blurted it out. Like people blurt out these random statements. He just walked past, shouting out, "Aliens don't ring doorbells," and then just carried on walking. Off he went, and that was a few years ago. Dorian it's one of those things that stuck in his head, and when we put the band together, Dorian was going, I've got this I've had this idea for quite a while about this band name, because this guy sort of blurted it out to me and told me the story. And I said, yeah, it's great. I mean, the good thing about it is it's such a different name. Anybody can, Aliens Don't Ring Doorbells, you put it in Google, Spotify, you can find us so easily, because it's not like you have to search for a different name. No one else is using it. So it's very unique as well.
Yeah, fab anecdote there as well. And, bands and singers, sometimes that's the hardest part, coming up with their stage name or group name.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, Adam King's is a stage name of mine, actually. But the funny thing, I've actually, my mum calls me Adam King. Everybody knows me as Adam King, because many, many, many moons ago, I'm showing my age now, I was a Redcoats in Blackpool in the Metropole Hotel. And Kenny Bean, my entertainment manager, literally, I was just about to go on stage and sing for the very first time I'd ever sung in front of a crowd in my life. And he said, you need to give your stage name. I said, my name is Adam. And he said, Adam King. Literally, it was that quick. And I went on, ladies and gentlemen, Adam King, and it's stuck ever since. And I've just used it ever since. And I don't even use my real name anymore.
Cool. And your new track now, Hello to You. I
Yes.
describe it as a catchy pop number, and I can hear like bits of indie pop in there as well, and maybe some other styles.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those songs that we have very, very different ways of writing music. Sometimes I'll come up with just a lyric, or Dorian will come up with, a melody and a tune or a whole song, and I might come up with a whole song, or Mark, our keyboard player, might come up with, a melody on the keyboards. It's one of those ones where I came up with the melody and the words, and it was just one of those things that just came into my head. The chorus, "Hello to you," and it just got catchier. And then obviously we sat down as a band, and the guys did all their bits, and Dorian came up with that fantastic guitar riff we've got in it. And we've got so many different influences in the band anyway, because I love my pop. I've got very diverse taste, from Elton John to Frank Sinatra, to McFly to Fleetwood Mac. Whereas Dorian, he's very American rock style. He's into your Styx and all those sort of big rock bands. So yeah, I mean, we never actually sort of specifically write something. Go, let's make it sound like this. We actually just write it, and we come up with what we come up with, and it seems to have worked for us so far. Touch wood.
And the B side as well is called "Don't Touch," and will that lead up to a new album or EP?
Yeah, what it is, we're going to be releasing every month. So obviously, Hello to You is currently out at the moment. The EP is Don't Touch, which is, again, it's a very American style pop rhythm and blues song. It's it's really catchy. When we perform it live on the tours and everything, which we have been, it goes down so well. It's just a great track. Saxophones in there, female vocals. Yeah, so what we're doing, we've got an album coming out in March, and we're going to be releasing every single month on Spotify, on the DSPs, and with yourselves as well. On radio, of course, we just released Hello to You. In October, we're releasing another single via radio, which will be Big Old Nowhere, which was written by ourselves, but produced by Mr. Roy Stride from Scouting for Girls. Thankfully, very much. A wonderful, wonderful guy, a good friend of ours now. And then we're going to keep releasing. Then we're going to release another track on radio in January called Amanda, which was again produced by Roy, which is one of our favourite songs. It's a very catchy pop sing-along song that goes down so well on our tours. And the people, it's one of those ones we get requested already, because we are playing it live to promote the album. Then obviously we work towards the album coming out in March.
Great. That's all spread out as well. That's what I like about artists who spread the releases out rather than try and release like single after single. It gives the audience something to look forward to.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I mean, we're going to try. We're releasing in Europe as well. We're currently on radio stations, in France, Belgium, Austria, Switzerland, Germany. Hello to You has just started its campaign in America a few days ago as well. We launched that on the Billboard charts in America, which we had great success with back in 2021. Unfortunately, because of lockdown, we couldn't go over there. But we had Daylight off our first album, Arrival. And all this obviously is available. You guys have been playing the tracks for us as well, which we really appreciate. And you can get it through our Spotify, Aliens Don't Ring Doorbells. But yeah, Daylight got number 21. It's Your Night got number 23 in America. And we couldn't get over there to promote it, unfortunately. So touch wood, we'll have some, the Americans will remember the aliens and invite us back over there. This time we'll be able to go.
Fab. And one of my earlier releases I received from you was Slipping Away, way back in September last year as well.
Yeah, that was like our last release off our first album, Arrival, which, I mean, we say it's an older album. It's not. It's only 2 years old, and obviously we're still promoting it and touring it because of COVID and lockdown. So we just toured with Scout for Girls, Roachford, and we've just done a UK tour. We've just got back off, and we've been promoting all the stuff off there. But Slipping Away was our last single, and it's always our last song we play at the end of the set as well. And our last gig we was in Manchester a few weeks ago, and some friends came along who were fans of ours from Gateways Festival. We played that last year, and they were going, "Yeah, you're going to sing Slipping Away." It's one of our popular tracks. It's all about a guy and a girl, basically, and how you can keep hold of them. If you don't treat them rightly, they might wander, basically.
Yes, and just talking about your upcoming gigs, you've come off the tour, but you have 2 dates in hand if people still want to catch you in concert.
Yeah, we've got it's a new one we've just booked in. As long as you hear this interview in time, it's on the 21st of September in the Underbelly in London, which we've done before. It's a great venue in Hoxton. It's just a fabulous live venue. And then we've got the South Downs Festival. Brilliant. In Bognor Regis on the beach on the 23rd, which we're really looking forward to because we haven't actually played on a beach this summer. We've done a lot of festivals and bars and clubs and venues, but we're actually on the beach, so that'd be fun.
And I always finish my interview kind of like on a lighter note. I'm going to point a question right at you. Do aliens really exist?
Well, if you look at it sensibly, I think, this is my point of view, obviously my observation, I think we are aliens ourselves. I think we definitely are. You look at all these conspiracy theories about, the pyramids and all that, and you look at the evolution, and I think, there's genes in there they can't find and everything too. So I think we were originated from an alien race personally. That's my personal point of view. But I mean, and also if you look at it, the substantial size of the universe, I think it'd be very naive of us to think that there wouldn't be any other intelligent beings out there.
Well, it's marvellous speaking with you today and get to know about the...
That was a bit deep there, wasn't it, Dan?
I
suppose, about aliens.
But I want to thank you for joining me on today's show, and best of luck with your music and your everything else.
Oh, Dan, I know, listen, it's for you guys that interview us and put us out on your radio stations. You're the guys that help promote us. We are so grateful for you and your listeners. But, listen to our music as well. Don't forget, you can catch us, obviously, on your shows and everybody else's shows and on Spotify. Aliens Don't Ring Doorbells. Come and find us on Instagram as well and say hello. And we always follow back and like to have a nice chat with our fans. So, Dan, you guys make this for us as well. So we are really, really appreciative of you. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. And take care.
Thank you so much. And enjoy the music.
Yes.